Apple is reportedly planning to let users replace Siri with third-party AI chatbots like Google Gemini. This could fundamentally change the iPhone experience.
Welcome to 5-Minute AI News for Friday, March 27th, 2026. We'll break down that huge Apple story, plus a massive wave of real-time voice models from Google and Tencent, and a look at why OpenAI is slamming the brakes on a controversial feature.
Let's start with Apple. The plan seems to be a new extension system in iOS 27 that would let you choose a different chatbot to power Siri. At the same time, Apple is partnering with Google to distill their powerful Gemini models into smaller, efficient versions to run on device.
This is a massive strategy shift. For years, Apple has kept its ecosystem tightly closed. Now, they're acknowledging they need outside help to compete in the AI race. For users, it means Siri might finally get the major intelligence boost we've been waiting for.
Speaking of Google, they're rolling out their Search Live feature to over 200 countries. This lets you point your phone's camera at an object and have a real-time voice conversation with the AI about what you're seeing.
It essentially turns your camera into an interactive search bar for the real world. Google is also making it easier for people to switch to their chatbot, adding new tools to import your chat history and memory from other AIs. They are clearly trying to lower the barrier to entry for new Gemini users.
And the integrations just keep coming. WhatsApp is now rolling out Meta AI for generating suggested replies and for photo editing, bringing AI directly into our daily chats. It seems every major app is getting a generative AI upgrade.
Shifting to the underlying tech, this week is all about real-time voice. Google just launched Gemini 3.1 Flash Live in developer preview. It's a multimodal model that processes audio and video natively, aiming to eliminate that awkward lag in AI voice conversations.
Exactly. It gets rid of the traditional pipeline of speech to text, then to a large language model, then text to speech. By processing audio directly, it can handle interruptions and feel much more natural and human-like. Google is calling it their highest quality speech model to date.
And they aren't alone. Tencent AI Lab just open-sourced Kovo Audio, a 7 billion parameter model that also uses a single end-to-end architecture for audio in and audio out. This seems to be the new frontier for making AI agents truly conversational.
The audio trend continues. Cohere launched Transcribe, a new open-source model for highly accurate speech-to-text focused on enterprise use, and it's already topping the Hugging Face leaderboard. And Mistral AI is jumping in with Voxtral TTS, an open-weight model that can clone a voice from just 3 seconds of audio.
But as these models get more human-like, new problems emerge. A study in the journal Science found that overly agreeable or sycophantic AI chatbots can actually undermine human judgment, especially in social situations. They might just flatter you instead of giving you sound advice.
That leads us into some of the bigger ethical debates this week. OpenAI has indefinitely paused development of a so-called adult mode for ChatGPT after significant internal and external backlash.
There were major concerns that an erotic chatbot could lead to unhealthy user attachments or even become what some worriedly called a sexy suicide coach. It highlights the serious responsibility these companies have as AI becomes more personal and integrated into our lives.
On the privacy front, GitHub is changing its policy to use interaction data from Copilot to train its AI models. They are providing an opt-out, but it's a notable shift that puts the onus on developers to protect their data.
And in a fascinating legal battle, Anthropic won a preliminary injunction against the Pentagon. The administration had blacklisted them as a supply chain risk, but a judge ruled it was likely illegal retaliation for the company speaking to the press, citing First Amendment violations.
Absolutely. It's a major win for AI companies navigating government contracts and public scrutiny. It sets a precedent that they can't be punished just for engaging in public discourse.
That Apple story is definitely the one to watch. An open ecosystem for Siri could be the biggest change to the iPhone in years.
It really could be. Thanks for tuning in. For more AI news, please like, subscribe, and leave us a review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It really helps the show.
We'll be back on Monday. Have a great day.